after the game, it's the aftermath. Win or lose, we still wave our commander's flag. Riding with wit, under center, making the pass. Jahan Dotson, young rookie, making a splash. The burgundy and gold, that's what we about. Jonathan Allen knocking QBs to the ground. We die hard and nobody can shut us down. Cause this is the greatest show in town. Let's go! Go, 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 go.
What's good, Washington Commander fans? This is your boy, Livewire Sports Media. And today is today where we focus on the NFC East Championship Game. Now, the NFC Championship Game comes down to two teams, the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Two teams that have split the regular season game, but this game comes down to see who will punch their ticket to Super Bowl in 2 weeks. I do believe that the Washington Commanders will punch that ticket. I do believe this is going to be a hard-fought game, but I think there's a lot of very variable factors that's going to be included in this game. How well all the Philadelphia Eagles is going to utilize Saquon Barkley. Now, Saquon had over 100 plus yards against us the first two times, but the factor is Saquon in the first game didn't get most of the yards until the fourth quarter on 3 carries for 76 yards. Now, the game was close. I think it was 26-18. The Washington Commanders fell because Jaden Daniels had the ball in his hands late and then threw an interception that killed the game. Then the second meeting where the Commanders was down and Jalen Hurts got knocked out the game, and Washington went on a 5-touchdown scoring spree to overtake the Eagles 36-33. Now, we all knew that the Commanders would be good, but some of us didn't know how good we was. And I was making predictions all season when it came down to this team, record, where we was going to be at and everything like that. Some people still doubt this team right now, think that we can't beat the Eagles, that we not supposed to be there. They said it in the wild card. We was not going to beat Tampa. Mike Evans, Baker Mayfield. We went in their house, beat them. Then on to Detroit. Oh, we was not going to beat Detroit. Detroit is a high powerful offense, but then we outscored them. Jared Goff, 5 turnovers. 6 turnovers, I think 5 turnovers precisely. We beat them 45 points in their house. Now we have to go on the road to the Philadelphia Eagles, who barely survived against the Rams. Now, the thing about it is, the Washington Commanders is not a team that you could just say, oh, well, we're going to just run all over. We are going to beat them. We're going to dominate them. It's not going to happen. The Washington Commanders pretty much is going to play physical. They're going to hit. Now, the Commanders' injury side, they do not have Sam Cosby and they do not have Deron Payne. I do believe they will overcome both of these injuries, because the fact of the matter is that the Eagles want to run the ball. That's their main thing. They want to run the ball. Jalen Hurts is not that healthy. Quinyon Mitchell is not that healthy. They still got a lot of nicks and bruises on that side of the ball. And when you playing a physical game and the way Washington controls the ball, especially converting on 3rd down and 4th down, it's going to make a long game. It's going to make the Philadelphia defense more tired. And then by the time the 4th quarter comes, the Washington Commanders can run away with it. Now, I got some highlights to show you about some of the stuff that has been talked about. I got one clip with Jaden Daniels' mom, how she was talking, but I'm going to play my first clip first.
You know, we're going to let the Eagles fly in a different direction tomorrow. That's all we can say. We're going to do our best, right?
I love that, sir. Absolutely. I mean, you hear them. They're all saying, why not us, right?
Absolutely. I mean, it's been a long road. Here we are. It's our time now. It's our time. This is destiny.
And you decided to come hang out here instead of go to the owners' dinner.
Well, I'll probably try to slide over to say hello to all the owners tonight. But, this is where our brotherhood is right now. And you know what the brotherhood is all about. It's our culture. It's our destiny. It's who we are. It's what we're about. It's what we're going to make happen tomorrow.
Talent, culture, and people.
You know it.
These are your people. Hey!
Guys going to have to be disciplined in their run fits. Be patient. Get off blocks. Stay square against the line of scrimmage. And not allow him to have the explosive run. You're not going to stop him, but if we can contain him, relatively speaking, I think we'll come out of Philly with a win.
I was in college when they went to the Super Bowl. I do think there's some karma that tomorrow it would be 33 years to the day if they were to return to the Super Bowl.
We're back live in Philadelphia as the Commanders are getting ready to take on the Philadelphia Eagles tomorrow. Doug Kammerer got a lead blocker, hitting the hole well. What up, dude? Where you been? I've been on the other side of the crazy over there. This is awesome.
Do the players still have a bed check on away games, and what time is it?
Oh, do the players have a bed check on away games? I guarantee you they do. And what do you think, 10 o'clock? Yeah, maybe 11. 11? It's a 3 o'clock start. I was not expecting that, Chris. Yeah, that's a good question. You guys can do whatever you want with those. There we go. There we go. That got awfully messy. That's all right. That's all right. Well done. Well done. We probably should have waited to the very end of the show for that, but we got chicken wings and crushed cookies. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully that didn't cost you too much, Gitlin. Yeah, some of those cookies are now on my wings. Oh, I don't know that we can get these on the air. Can you take one of those off here?
All right, so you heard and listened to it. JP Finley was asking a bunch of questions and stuff like that, and you see that a lot of people are ready for this game. They're ready for the Commanders to be in the know. They be into the now. Now, like I said, there's still this roster came together in this offseason. New ownership, new GM, new front office, new head coach, new offensive coordinator, and a brand new quarterback. And speaking of Jaden Daniels, I've been a Jaden Daniels fan ever since last year, since watching him play at LSU and hoping that the Commanders was going to be able to pick him, knowing that all the talk that was surrounding Drake May, all the talk that was surrounding Caleb Williams and Michael Penix. But I knew Jaden Daniels was the one that was a right fit for this team, because the fact of the matter is that Jaden Daniels has all the intangibles. He has everything that you want to look for in a quarterback. Perfect pass, deep ball, scramble when needed, go through his progression. And that's something the young quarterbacks don't really do, is go through their first and second, even their third read. They see one way and then they take off. And you got to go through your progression. That's what makes you great. Jaden Daniels was already at the height where Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen and all of them at, because the way he reads the game, the way he approaches the game, it sets him apart from his rookie class. Even Bo Nix had some success this year, but none was greater than Jaden Daniels' rookie season. I mean, from FedEx Rookie of the Week, Player of the Week, I mean, what else you could think? And his approach to the game solidifies what you want in a quarterback. For him to come in here and help turn this franchise around was so indicative of what the character of this guy was. I mean, look what he did for Terry career. Look what he did for De'Ami career. Look what he did for Noah Brown before he got injured. Look what he did for Amon Diaz. Look what he did for Zach Ertz, who has a reviving career. Zach Ertz wants to beat the Eagles. Zach Ertz wants to get over that hump to get back to the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Dan Quinn, who took Atlanta to the Super Bowl and lost in the second half, but he had a Matt Ryan, but he never had a Jaden Daniels. Lost to Tom Brady. Now he has a chance to get back to the Super Bowl and finally get that ring on his second stint. And I do believe that this Washington Commanders team is going to punch their ticket today to the Super Bowl, and they're going to win it. Something that they have not done since 1991. And you know that when you have a winning culture and bringing winning talent in to help lead this team, then guess what? It's a recipe for success. Now, I got another clip to show you, and this is Jaden Daniels' mom, and let's go to it.
This is such a fun crowd. How crazy is it for you when you look out and see basically this whole room wearing your son's jersey?
I mean, it's awesome. You know, he loves the support. He's loved what everybody's brought to him and how many fans came out to support us. And guess what, guys? We're going to the bowl. We're going to go Super Bowl.
You got to tell me about this vest jacket thing you got working. This is awesome.
Yeah, Kristen used that. This is her collection. I got the 101.
That's the only one of those?
The only one.
That's awesome.
So we will be auctioning one off for Jaden. All the proceeds are going to go to LA Fires. So it's LA Strong. So please, when you guys see it, please support. You know, we're from California and the Fires mean a lot to us. So anything you guys can do to help, support, and get Jaden's jacket, his 101.
I love that. And what would it mean for you to head back to Louisiana?
I mean, it's always fun, you know, but...
The Cajuns have fun.
Yeah, we do. However, it would mean a lot for, you know, him to... He doesn't care about the accolades, but he's a competitor, so it'll definitely mean a lot.
As a kid who grew up here, and this team means a lot, Jaden has changed so much. So thank you and your family. I mean, he's just... I said this in training camp. He can make every throw. He can do everything. But the human, the person is more impressive than the player.
Yeah.
You did something right.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right. So, and shout out to Jada Daniels' mom, because the fact of the matter is that her son is he's so successful right now and at that peak where he's at in his life, and she wants to continue to keep him steady and going strong. And she spoke what we all spoke in existence. We going to the Super Bowl. Like I said, there are many people doubted us. Many people say, oh, we're going to get blown out. We haven't got blown out all season long. So why will we get blown out now? Don't see it happening. Like I said, I told one of my colleagues, I said, if we beat Detroit, we was going to the Super Bowl. Didn't care who was in front of us. We was going to the Super Bowl. And today is the day that the Washington Commanders will punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. 3 factors in this game that I want to see. I want to see the Commanders continue to play aggressive. There's no snow. There's no rain elements or nothing. This really will be benefiting the Washington Commanders, because the fact of the matter is, if the Rams had played on a dry turf last week, they probably would have beat the Eagles. But this is going to bode well for the Commanders, because now you can really control the clock. You can run the game. You can punch them in the mouth. You can move up and down the field fast. You don't have to worry about no snow. You ain't got to worry about no rain. You run your up-tempo offense. Secondly, I want to see the running game take off really good, because once the running game with Eckler and Brian Robinson, pins their ears back on these guys, then you make them start second guessing, because then once they start creeping up, the thing about it is you could take your shots to Terry, to De'Ami Brown, to Zach Ertz, and everybody else. Third, special teams. Special teams has to play a part. We have to win a field position battle with the Eagles. We cannot allow the Eagles defense to pin their head back, especially on punt situation, and we have to climb out the hole. Now, we could do it, but we don't want to do that, because that's where they try to. Now, my 3 things for the the Commanders defense is that I want to see that the Commanders defense, my bad, not the Eagles defense. I want to see us hit. I want us to hit Hurts. I want us to hit Saquon Barkley. I want them to feel us. I want them to really think about what they're going to do on each play, how they're going to execute. If we have to freeze out their receivers, they freeze out. I want to see a Lattimore get up in A.J. Brown. I want to see Mike Sandfield play good. I want to see Chin. I want to see Quan Martin. I want to see them all be aggressive in the secondary. I want to see the late hits, make sure that they have to think about everything that's going to come. Like I said, that the Eagles are banged up, so continue to bang them up. Make them think about everything. Make them think about the next play. Make Jalen Hurts, if he come out that pocket, make him think about not coming out the pocket again. So now With that being said, my prediction of this game, Washington 37, the Eagles 24. I just think the Eagles are going to rely on Saquon Barkley too much, and it's not going to be enough to overcome. And I feel like Jalen Hurts will have to pass for 300 yards to beat us, and I don't think that. And I think we will have a lead over them that's going to be so hard that they could be able to get. They're going to be not going to be able to get out of. So, like I said, I think this is going to be the Commanders 37, Eagles 24. I think it's going to be too much. I don't think they're going to be able to slow this offense down. I don't think they're going to be able to slow Jaden Daniels down. Now, with that being said, like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy the game. Hail to the Commanders. We off to the Super Bowl. Let's go.
And the underdog is an individual who refuses to live in the dark.
Hey, so amazing. You see how they playing? Live wire, it's all about sports and entertainment. You don't wanna miss it, so official like you never seen. Keep it going till the whistle blowing from the referee. Everything from highlights and stats. You know that we gotta run it back, whether on the field or the court. You know that this is where it's at. Subscribe, no delaying. This is Live Wire, sports and entertainment. Let's go.